Hey guys, Ricardo here back with another video. Usually I don't talk that much about my personal life, but I just feel like it would be funny to make this video. But yep, in this story time I'm actually just gonna tell about my fun memories at school. I have a lot of fun, bad, good, and I have a lot of fun memories at the school, and I honestly love the school by a lot of reasons. I'm like serious. I mean, the school to me is actually a special place where I can actually just take a break from the real world, and I can at least be with my real friends and classmates, and not only that with my teachers. And honestly, learning too much is honestly pretty fun, honestly. And in this video, I'm gonna tell some of my fun and some fun facts and a lot of stuff about my school, real friends, classmates, and a lot of stuff. And in this video of story time. And before I start with some of the stories and all of that stuff, well, I'm actually just gonna tell that you guys might have probably know about my real friends or classmates. But yeah, mostly of them are my friends. Well, all of them are my friends, but yep. But yeah, but you guys might have already know some of my friends because they've already commented in some of my videos. So yeah, these are my friends that are my real friends that honestly decided to comment in one of my videos. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna represent the school because of these three guys. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna represent some of my real friends in with them. And yes, if you guys wanna, so yeah, if some of my real friends or classmates that are actually watching this, hopefully you guys can actually just be included in one of my videos, and you only have to comment because in case if I don't wanna ruin your privacy, I'm just gonna just represent you guys by your YouTube channels, okay? So yep, if some of my real friends or classmates are watching this, if you wanna be included, well, just try to comment on any of my videos or something, well, whatever. I will still love to see some of my real friends or classmates that honestly will love to comment on one of my videos. But yeah, I will still include them in case of a part 2 comes in or something. A problem between some of my real friends and classmates is that they do a lot of loud noises. Sometimes where there's no one in there, or sometimes where there's teachers. Well, probably sometimes, but honestly not every single time. But it might have some levels of up, down, and mid. Honestly, it can have a lot of levels of loudness. And yep, and that annoys me. But since I'm a little special guy which has autism, that literally annoys me to the core. But don't worry, I mean, that doesn't really annoy me that much because I think that was a problem between the days back. But the only reason why I don't like when they do a lot of noise is because that not only annoys me, but honestly I just feel like I'm just losing points. I mean, in the school, I mean, if I swear I'm not gonna get my 20s worth with a lot of noise, and it almost looks like it's all my fault, but well, that's some issues, and honestly I feel like I got used to the low noises that aren't that annoying anymore. But yeah, that still annoys me sometimes, but not frequently like it used to. But yeah, another thing that I don't like is that, well, caption this. Every single day I use, well, in my hand, I always have my wristband, aka my watch, which that's the place where I can watch my hours and all of that stuff. And before you ask, this is how my watch looks like. And yes, I've shown it sometimes in my videos, but I just feel like I need to show it for this video because in case if you guys don't know, but yeah, that's how my watch looks like. And the problem with wearing my watch all day is that, well, sometimes some of my real friends and or classmates always ask me what time is it. Like, bro, get yourself a freaking clock, a watch. I mean, that's so annoying to me, and honestly just annoys me like a lot. Like, look, this is the I'm gonna do an illustration of what this is look like. Hey Ricardo, what time is it? But this doesn't only happen on my watch, but this also happens to some of my stuff, like my sharpener, my ruler, etc. I mean, some of my other their stuff. Like, that's so annoying. Like, first of all, you guys have to freaking buy your own stuff. Don't ask me always all of the stuff. Like, that's annoying all the time. But other than that, I don't think it's really that annoying. I mean, they ask nicely, but that's the most important thing. I think it appreciates me that they ask me nicely, like, what time is it, or can you borrow me your sharpener? Like, if you ask me nicely, well, that's okay. Well, that's nice, and honestly, I accept that. So it's not really that annoying. So yeah. This honestly happened recently at school. Well, not that recently, but I feel like it happened a few days before. But honestly, it's still fun to remember it. This happened on English class. An Ariel friend or a classmate, which honestly I don't even know. I mean, not saying that I don't remember, but I just don't know. I mean, I don't know who did it, but I mean, some of my friends, and I think the teacher actually knows who did it, but I think I'm actually scared to ask them because, well, yeah. But yeah, an Ariel friend or classmate literally was like standing, and I literally put an actual onion on the ground and literally went away, and like nothing happened. I don't know if that was by accident or intentional, but I think it's by accident. And before you ask, I'm actually illustrating this to an actual onion because honestly, I don't remember what was the type of onion that I saw. Well, couldn't even saw with my eyes, but I think the teacher and some of my friends managed to see the onion, but I just couldn't for some reason. So I'm actually just able to say that to illustrate the situation. I'm just gonna think that as that was an actual onion, a whole. And my teacher's reaction, my English teacher's reaction, well, she was pretty disappointed to some of my Ariel friends that honestly they were interrupting, and this was literally crossing the line. Which honestly, I think it's very funny to remember. And honestly, I think I have to agree with my teacher. I think that this was just not only contamination, but this is literally crossing the line. And honestly, it was an institution, and I honestly think that that was pretty disgusting, but nonetheless, it was still funny to remember it. But like I said, I don't know who did it. And honestly, I'm very scared to know because honestly, I don't think I have like that strength to actually just ask my teacher or some of my real friends to say who did it. But honestly, I just don't know who did it, but yeah, it just happened. But it was still funny nonetheless. And I have another funny story, which honestly, this one is very funny. Because this was actually my fault, and honestly, it's still funny to remember. And honestly, don't worry, I later apologize later. And honestly, this was still funny to remember. And this story also happened in English class. And honestly, this one is honestly very funny where my teacher was literally watching my friends' books and my classmates' books. Honestly, I was just sitting on my chair and honestly just paying attention and all of that. But yeah. And then when my teacher literally saw one of my friend's books and she saw a message, and honestly she started laughing on it, and honestly she said it in front of a lot of some of my friends, and honestly it was still funny. But honestly, that's looking on someone's comment without their consent. And honestly, that's literally like embarrassing someone like in front of people like that. And what I ended up saying to my teacher was, "Hey, but teacher, that's literally looking someone without their consent, and that's so mean." Side note, that's not what I actually said. I actually said something else, but that's not mean. But honestly, it was still very funny nonetheless. But yep, I didn't actually say that, but yep. And as soon as I said that, my teacher literally got shocked, but at the same time laughing. And honestly, she was honestly so shocked that I actually said that. And honestly, this was still very funny nonetheless, but I'm telling you that honestly, this was the funniest, and honestly, I got embarrassed by that, and honestly, at the same time, this was so funny that I ended up apologizing later, like, immediately, but honestly, it was still funny nonetheless. And yeah, I'm gonna say one last thing. I'm gonna tell you a fun fact about Kobat Show. Okay, but you might be asking, why does Koba show had to do with your friends and all of that stuff? Well, let me explain you. Do you guys remember Evangeline TV, like that guest appearance that she made in season 3, episode 11? Well, some of my friends, well, two of them, in fact, actually made the character, and what the main reason it was because there was an activity on Spanish class, and honestly, what we had to do is basically promote a product and promote a product and all of that, and we needed to and we decided to actually produce something and on produce something like about a service about Wi-Fi and all of that other stuff. And yeah, and honestly, the logo that they made is honestly was pretty cute, and honestly, I love the design. And honestly, that was pretty much the main reason why I wanted to add it on Koba show like a special guest. And I think I wanted it to do it now. So yeah, I honestly decided to move the episode that I needed to use the iPhone with the season 3 episode 12 now being the episode which I had to use the iPhone now. So yeah, now you guys have to get well like the season 3 episode 11, which honestly Evangeline's TV made an appearance. So yep, now you guys get it. So yeah, I love the school, and honestly, I wish I can just stay in there and probably just have a lot of fun in the school. But yeah, the future is literally running so fast that maybe like in a close of eyes, I can probably just go to college or university sometime in the future. But yeah, honestly, the school is still very fun, and I still have a lot of fun memories. But yeah, that doesn't mean that there's still a lot of fun memories. So yeah, should I do a part two? Well, I feel like I should do it, but yeah, I think it might be from the future. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this story time. Thank you guys for watching this video. Honestly, this was some of the story times that I actually have fun making. Honestly, I have a lot of fun memories in school, and I wish this can never end. And honestly, I wish some of my Ariel friends and schoolmates actually can watch this video. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in a future video. Bye.